I want to talk to you about Upgrade versus Prosper versus LightStream. Of course, we are speaking about personal loans, and we want to do a quick compare and contrast as to which lender you should go for this year. So here are the lenders I want to share with you. I want to first talk about Upgrade, and then I'll speak about Prosper, and then I'll finish with the LightStream, and then I'll let you know which one you should really go for this year. So when you think about Upgrade, I want you to think about flexibility, but most importantly, I want you to think about efficiency. So Upgrade actually offers personal loans to borrowers, all kinds of borrowers, okay? And you are looking at $1,000 to $50,000, okay? So, and you can get paid real fast. So you can actually get funds released in your name like within 24 hours. That's what you will love with Upgrade. The speed of fund release, that's just fantastic, okay? Now, the only problem is Upgrade will charge you a big fee, like origination fee, that goes from 2% to 10%. So that's really huge. But hey, listen, it is what it is. And you might also face a high APR if you were to go with Upgrade. So when you think about Upgrade, think about low minimum loan amounts. So $1,000, that's the minimum. Maximum, so $1,000 is really great because not a lot of players, some players, by the way, will charge you, they will offer you $5,000 as a loan minimum. For instance, SoFi or LightStream. We'll talk about LightStream later on. So Upgrade offers direct payments to third-party creditors. There are no prepayment penalty fees, and this lender also allows joint applications. So that's kind of cool. You can apply with your wife or husband or have you. On the flip side, Upgrade will charge origination fees. I said this before. Loans are only available up to $50,000, and you have high APRs compared to competitors. Okay, so it is what it is. In terms of FICO score, Upgrade is pretty lenient because 575, 565. That's what Upgrade will consider as a minimum. Okay, but you can use an Upgrade personal loan for debt consolidation, credit card refinancing, home improvement, large purchases. Okay, but Upgrade does not allow the use of funds for post-secondary education, including tuition, room and board, supplies, and other related expenses, for investments, for illegal activities, or for gambling of any kind. So when you think about the Upgrade personal loan, think about $1,000 to $10,000 to $50,000, but the cool thing is that you have a high APR. That's for sure. Like the APR can go as high as 35, 99%. Is it a lot? Yeah, but the thing is that they are accepting a FICO score that starts at 565. Okay, so that's really good. So in terms of perks and features that come with the Upgrade personal loan, you have auto pay discount, you have payment flexibility, you have credit monitoring and educational tools. You will love the credit monitoring and educational tools because Upgrade is not just trying to really lend you money and really charge you a fee and make money off of you, but the company is also trying to educate you. The company is trying to make sure that you are a responsible borrower. So that's really good. That's really good. You are able to simulate your credit score. You have a tool that allows you to simulate your credit score within Upgrade. So that's really fantastic. You have a mobile app also. And so you have a highly rated mobile app. So this is kind of cool. And so if you want to qualify for an Upgrade personal loan, the first thing you want to do is you want to really have your FICO score that starts at 560 because you have credit score requirements, you have income requirements, and you have co-signers and co-applicants. So your credit score 560 minimum, your income requirements, Upgrade wants you to make at least $1,000 a month. $1,000, that's gross income, and they'll take you in, not a problem. In terms of co-signers and co-applicants, you are able to co-sign a loan with an Upgrade loan, but just make sure that you have you want your co-signers FICO score to compensate yours, to actually counter yours. So if you have a bad credit score, you want their credit score to be higher. That way you can increase your chances of being approved. In terms of applying for an Upgrade personal loan, pretty straightforward. You want to check your rate. So check your rate means you are able to go through a pre-qual process to make sure that you see how much you could qualify for potentially. After that, you submit a formal application, accept an offer, and with the funds, start making payments. Pretty straightforward. So the time to receive funds with Upgrade, as I said to you a little earlier, can be like really fast, from 1 day all the way to 2 days. So pretty good. Okay. So compared to other players, Upgrade is in a solid place when it comes to personal lending. Next, I want to talk to you about Prosper. I'm still having a conversation about Upgrade versus Prosper versus LightStream personal loans. So I finished with Upgrade. Prosper is pretty interesting because Prosper, instead of starting you at $1,000 as Upgrade does, Prosper is starting you at $2,000. But Prosper also has the same maximum loan amount, that's $50,000. Okay, and the APR goes from 9% to 36%. So Prosper is kind of similar to Upgrade in a lot of ways. Okay, because even the minimum credit score is 560 through Prosper. So this is important. Now, the only thing you have to remember is that Upgrade is a lender, direct lender, is a fintech. Prosper is a P2P, is a P2P app. Okay, Prosper is a peer-to-peer lending app. Okay, so this could be a great fit. This app could be a great fit for bad credit or fair credit borrowers looking for an alternative options for let's say an alternative option to traditional lending. Okay, for any reason you can't really get a loan through a credit union or a bank, then you might want to think about Prosper. The thing about Prosper is that you have a lot of possibilities here, and you have also the flexibility I was talking to you a little earlier about. So you have flexible loan amounts. So you have $2,000 to $50,000. That's really good. You have competitive interest rates. Now, Prosper, kind of similar to Upgrade, charges an origination fee. I mean, that's how they make money, okay, among other things. So Prosper actually charges the same sort of fee, give or take, that Upgrade charges. So you have 1% to 10%. And but Prosper is a little different when it comes to the release of funds. It's a little different. So you have potentially slow funding timeline. So getting approved for a loan at Prosper can take up to 5 business days. So if you are approved for a Prosper personal loan, it can take anywhere from 1 to 3 business days to receive your funds. So that's really like 1 week, 1 full week once you apply for you to receive the funds in your bank account, which is really way slower than what Upgrade offers. Okay, but hey, listen, it is what it is. So Prosper also allows co-applicants. You do have a low minimum borrowing amount, and you have competitive interest rates. So that's really good. One thing I want to say here is that when it comes to Prosper, like Upgrade, you want to go through the pre-qual process. You want to see how much you could qualify for, right? Go through the soft pull process. So this is kind of cool. But if you want to qualify for a personal loan with Prosper, you must be at least 18 years old and meet the additional requirements. So basically, minimum credit score 560, and residency requirements. You must be a U.S. citizen, and loans are not available in Iowa or West Virginia. So those are the 2 states where Prosper is not available. And you must have a social security number, and you must have also a verifiable bank account. Okay, this is important to think about. Now, one thing I want to say is that when I speak about pre-qualifying, you can do so during the initial application process. Don't risk your FICO score right off the bat. You want to really take things slowly. So once you have the soft pull, you can have the hard credit pull before Prosper actually approves your loan for real. Okay, and so that's really important. And in terms of and don't forget to sign the loan contract, because this is going to be the foundation of your your lender borrower relationship with Prosper. Okay, and so when it comes to comparing and contrasting Prosper versus other players, the thing is that you have to look at like Upgrade is kind of similar to a Prosper. You saw that kind of similar to Prosper, also kind of similar to Lending Club. So Prosper is similar to Upgrade to Lending Club because basically, they are giving you a maximum of $50,000, even though Lending Club gives you a maximum of $40,000. They used to be a $50,000. They just reduced the limit, but the minimum is always $1,000. Okay, and all this companies, they charge you an origination fee. So something to really think about. Okay, and the origination fee is always from 1% to 10%, which is really steep. But overall, Prosper is a solid alternative to traditional lending. that offers competitive rates and a lower origination fee than some other lenders on the market. I want to talk to you now about LightStream. So when you think about LightStream, I want you to think about the Sun. I want you to think about Truist. Okay, LightStream used to be a subsidiary of SunTrust. So after SunTrust merged with BB&T to form Truist, now LightStream is a subsidiary of Truist. Okay, it's an online arm of Truist. Truist, the bank, of course. So with LightStream, you have loan amounts that go from $5,000 to $100,000. You can see the delta, right? Basically, while Upgrade and Upgrade is giving you 1,000 minimum, and Prosper is giving you 2,000 minimum, is offering you. LightStream is offering you 5,000 minimum, and but the loan the upper range of the loan also is kind of high, $100,000. Okay, the minimum credit score with LightStream goes from 600 to 660. So you can see that LightStream wants you to have a let's say a higher credit score. So what are the pros and cons here when it comes to LightStream? The pros first, there are no fees. You have a rate discount for auto pay, and you have long repayment terms. What about the cons here? There are no options to pre-qualify on the website. No direct payment to creditors with that consolidation loans, and there is a high minimum loan amount, $5,000. Okay, so if you don't want to borrow $5,000, but you want to go through a LightStream, you still have to borrow $5,000. So where LightStream personal loans stand out, you have rate discounts and no fees, term availability, special home improvement features. So this is kind of cool. And you also have the rate beat program and experience guarantee. So basically, LightStream says it will beat a competitor's interest rate by 0.10% points if you can show that you are approved by the competitor for an unsecured fixed rate loan with the same terms. And so the lender also offers a $100 back for unhappy customers who have had their loan for less than 30 days and complete a questionnaire about their experience. So this is really good, especially from a customer loyalty point of view. Especially if you want to really get things done a lot faster, this is really really fantastic. Now, when it comes to qualifying for a LightStream loan, the process is pretty simple, but remember that LightStream doesn't have a pre-qual process, so you might actually expose yourself to a hard pull right off the bat. Okay, but to qualify for a LightStream personal loan, you got to have a minimum income around $2,500 every single month. The minimum credit score goes from 600 to 625, and this can really depend on the loan purpose. You need to have several years of credit history with multiple account types like credit cards, installment loans, and mortgage. You got to have a strong payment history with few or no delinquencies. Minimum debt to income ratio 50%. And so this is kind of cool. And you got to have investment, retirement savings, or other evidence as a way to actually repay the loan. You got to have a proof of you got to have proof of your ability to repay the loan you are about to get. So you can see that LightStream is tougher. LightStream is stricter when it comes to qualification. Okay, and so before actually applying with a LightStream personal loan, it's just better to start everything by checking your personal loan. That way, you basically are not risking anything. I mean, if you were to go to LightStream for a loan, and you check the credit score, and you realize that you are probably around 575 or 550, you're not going to qualify with LightStream. It's better you go with Prosper or LightStream. Not LightStream, go with Prosper or Upgrade. Okay, so you always want to check your credit. You want to calculate your monthly payment, how much you could actually pay if you were to go with the loan that LightStream is about to give you. And so you want to really gather your documents. So documents including your proof of income. And so when I speak about proof of income, you gotta have you can think about W-2 or a paycheck. You gotta also have a proof. You gotta have let's say, you gotta have evidence of your identity in terms of your social security number. Okay, so LightStream actually will will want you to really repay the loan online. So you do have discounts for auto pay. So that's really good from a flexibility point of view. So I give you the top three. I spoke to you about all the three lenders: Upgrade, Prosper, and LightStream. So before I give you which lender is better, I want you to have a clear idea about the selection, the lender selection process this year. Everything for sure. If you have to choose a lender, you always want to start with. I think I just said this a few minutes ago. You want to start with your social security number, because some lenders will work with you even if you have a like low credit score, but other lenders will try to avoid you. So be very careful there. And so besides your credit score, you want to pay attention to your DTI ratio. So DTI ratio means what? Your debt to income ratio. Some lenders will want to cap you at 50%. Even though the lower the DTI ratio, the better. So you always want to pay attention to your DTI even before you actually contact a lender, regardless of your credit score. Your DTI is going to play an important role, especially when it comes to getting a loan from the same lender before, and then you want to apply. When it comes to applying, you always want to go for lenders that allow you to pre-qual. So lenders that allow you to have a soft pull. A soft pull is really really big, because if you have let's say, a soft pull is not proof that you will get or not get the loan if you were to apply, but at least it gives you an idea of how much you could qualify for. I want to insist on that, how much you could qualify for. Okay, so basically you want to make sure you look at the lenders requirements for personal loans, how much they're asking for in terms of income, what's the source of the proof of payment ability. Okay, so once you have submitted the application, you just want to wait. Okay, normally you should get a response from the lenders within 24 to 48 hours. So something to really think about here. And you are able to just remember that lenders take time to approve you, to even evaluate your application. Some lenders will take, let's say, 48 hours. Some will take up to 5 days. So be careful there. If you want your loan faster, then you want to really pay attention to the fund release time frame. So what is our favorite here? So when you think about Upgrade versus Prosper versus LightStream, which one should you go for this year? And the choice is pretty simple. Go with Upgrade. Okay, so it's either Upgrade or Prosper, because the requirements are more flexible. Okay, Upgrade is faster. Upgrade gives you the release the funds faster, and Upgrade will actually qualify you even if you have a low FICO score. So definitely you want to go with Upgrade. So here's a quota. In today's conversation, I spoke to you about Upgrade versus Prosper versus LightStream. I gave you the lenders, the selection, and our favorite, and now the quota. So the lenders, I talked about Upgrade, then Prosper, and then LightStream. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.